Hello there everybody and welcome back to falmunction Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We're playing as Cain this time, going to the alternate path. The new and improved alternate path. Coming off of our victory as the Keeper on Greedier mode. So that's a thing. Ouch. Celebrate that by getting hit by a champion right off the bat, but that's fine. Cain can take it. Cain is a very resilient boy. Did you know that all the Isaac characters were basically designed after like D&D archetypes? Like Cain would be the rogue. This room is terrifying. Sorry. Oh, come on. Cain is a rogue. Maggie is a cleric because she can heal herself. Frickin'. What was it? Hold on. Samson is a fighter. The more damage he takes, the more powerful he becomes, etc. That's kind of neat, right? Oh, get out of there. Friendly ball. This item. I think the last time we had... Well... that was worth it. The last time we had some Pokemon on our side, it was the... Pokemon's challenge, which we defeated after the second try, right? So I mean, that's fine. And that challenge actually gave me some good ideas about this spacebar item. Because the challenge showed you basically that that having Pokemon on your side, that you just get, like randomly, basically, are not that overpowered, not as overpowered as you think. And the problem with the Pokeball, or Friendly Ball item, is that after you hit an enemy with it and you capture it, I mean, obviously you wanna capture a really good one that doesn't get killed like a second after releasing it, like that freaking cornfly. But never mind that. You have to capture it, and then you have to wait for another charge to release it. I don't approve of that design concept. I mean, it's nice that you get to throw the ball again to, like, in the game itself. Ooh, that's great. So you don't really, I mean, there's design over actual game, or what's the word for it? It should also work well, is what I'm trying to say. In also many awful words that I can't really think of anything better because I'm playing a video game at the same time. However, I get the idea, like, you want the player to feel like Ash from Pokemon, right? So what you do is you have the item and make it throwable. However, how about that? Like, if I capture an enemy, then all of a sudden, oh fuck, like the next time you get to release the enemy as a friendly, the item's charge goes to 1 after, you know, shooting it, and or before shooting it. Basically, whenever there's an enemy captured in the Pokeball, you should be able to immediately release it the next room, right? That's how I would improve upon it, basically. Because at this point, there's just too many charges to be useful. And people won't do it, you know? There's a lot of items like that in Isaac that either have been in the game for very long and never really received an overhaul because at the time they were implemented, there might have been, you know, no... at least we got this guy. You know, at that point in the game, the item might have been fine because there was nothing else similar to that you would take instead. See, like right here, for example, I just captured a Pokemon that might be really cool, but now I can't use it anymore. So I gotta go run all the way back and get the battery, but it's just too clunky. And I think the game would improve from items having different charge timers depending on what you do with it. The angle. Now feel the wrath of the mighty... Yeah. The mighty Mulligan instead already. Like, either that, or give Pokemon enemies that you capture more health. Because even the ones that you get, they're usually dead within a second. Except if you hit the jackpot, like we did a few times actually with the Pokemon. No, with the Pokemon's challenge, where we got like these brimstone guys, and this is, I think they're called. Evil up is nice. Let's see what the deal with the devil. Speaking of brimstone, I will totally take that. Yeah, charge time could be better, but yeah, I like it. So, and now that we have some more bombs, we should totally have a look at these tinted rocks. Yeah. Yeah, there's another way of doing it wherein... Oh, so close. Sometimes you get enemies that are eternal, so to speak, like champion enemies that are tinted all white. The ones that you have to kill everything else in the room before they become vulnerable. Those guys actually will keep fighting. Like, they are invincible while they're on your side, but good luck finding one of those. And, you know, actually being able to capture one. But yeah, whatever. There is a friendly ball now. Let's see if we ever actually can make it useful on this run. Good thing we have more bombs. Ooh, Guppy's collar. Thank you very much. And I totally get that certain items are meant to be useless. Like, Butterbean is a joke item, and the game knows it's a joke item. It's not supposed to be useful. And, you know, it's sometimes you just get the... that's also, you know, random. Okay. Got through it. I guess another thing is that you can take one of the enemies out of the room if you want to with Pokeball. I'm just gonna keep on calling it Pokeball. Yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, there you go. We have a champion mushroom now. I mean, those are actually not too bad because they don't seek out other enemies. Let's see. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting hit by it. Okay, I don't know if we want that. It's Matt's kidney stone. Fuck it. It's probably not gonna do anything. Might actually give us good stats. Let's see it. Yeah, it seems like our fire rate is still the same. The problem with Mass Kidney Stone is that basically it gives you like an improved fire rate. It's like you're firing just like normal usually, but then you know you start firing faster and faster, and then in the end, what it does is it throws out this kidney stone, and then you get like an uncontrollable flurry of shots that are really, really good. But the problem is you have to time the release of the kidney stone. Get away from me. And first of all, that can really be awful. And basically, having this variable tier rate. You know how I am with this game. Whenever there's something to my stats or something to the way I shoot my tiers, I want it to be consistent. So I don't pick up what's it called? A $3 bill or fruitcake usually. Yeah, but it seems sure. Oh, we got Revive too. I didn't even notice. I guess the Pentagram, Brimstone, and Maw of the Void. Yeah, that was a really good pickup. Maw of the Void is good because I'm charging things already. Like, it's not gonna change anything. Okay. Now it can fly, which is important. And Maw of the Void also scales with our damage, which is quite alright. Let's go down. Yeah, that escalated quickly. Within two floors we got really, really powerful. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah! Hell yeah. Yeah, with the lockpicks we... Oh, Master of Unlocking, whatever it's called. We can open all golden chests for no keys. They are open to us. It's a weird way of phrasing it, but I think you get the gist. The only thing we might be missing... Okay. The Spirit Hearts, and there's a black market for crawl space. Crawl space is always 3 cents. I'm gonna take it. You can buy something from the shop and also get an arcade on the next floor. Arcades can still be useful even if you don't have red hearts. Very often you'll find a bed in there, and if you have... Thank you, that was lucky. If you have a bed in there with all spirit hearts, you'll get 3 extra blue hearts. Okay, I'll take that. Nah, fucking sticky nickel. Alright. Don't want to necessarily test the patience of my donation machine too much. Health up was nice too. Tiny Planet is good with Brimstone. Like, genuinely good. No downsides, as you can see. Just makes your hitbox larger and it kind of engulfs you. Yeah, this is very, very good. Very good. What are you? Thank you. Super Bandage is great as well. I don't think we want Maggie's Fate though. Let's keep exploring a little bit more. I do want that extra cent to get a blank card. Almost walked into that ladder by accident. And there's all we need for blank card, and I should have actually thought about that because we could have used blank card justice if we wanted, but Then again, we're not really in need of extra consumables, so it's all good. That really isn't all that much to say. No, guys. I do want to avoid dead air at all costs, like every YouTuber. But sometimes things just go your way, you know? I'm very confident that this run's gonna work. We are on our way to getting that those speak achievements. 3 wins in a row, 5 wins in a row with all different characters. Let's see, maybe this card is gonna be good. Temperance. I could take it or leave it. I left it. So, yeah. Bye-bye, friendly ball. You have been quite useless. Okay. That's 1. We have more than enough HP, so because the unknown is not too bad. Don't necessarily want to play this because I do want to make sure we get to the Hush fight in time. Although we are pretty powerful, so I would assume just naturally we could get it. This is a weird curse room. I've seen it a few times now. I don't really get it. Oh well. Yeah. I'm in high hopes. I've been playing Isaac constantly. Tonsil, I don't know. I should really learn these. Look up the stuff on platinumgod.co.uk. Which is, when it comes to Isaac wikis, that's the one I prefer. Okay. No. I mean, we got Blankheart Tower now. Hooray. Obviously, what we've been looking for is something like Blankheart Hierophant that just wins you the game usually.
1 makes you large.
Okay. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Isaac to the point where, oh my god, this thing again. Should I? I don't know. Blankheart Temperance again as well.
Temperance.
I do not like that item, Crooked Penny. We had it a few runs back. It was awful on greed mode. Maybe it's better on normal, but I don't necessarily think it's better than Blankheart. So I'm just gonna leave it. Got a boss fight as well. Ooh. Blankheart Joker. Now we're talking. That's cool.
Joker.
That's not so cool. Betrayal is a bad item, in my opinion. Like, it's genuinely not bad, actually, but it's annoying to use. Because it's works in combination with a really, really bad animation. Whenever you get hit, it fucking stops the game for a second, which is awful. But yeah, I'm pretty sure soon we can, after the Speak stuff is done, I want to finally do the Lost achievements, and that's gonna probably take me some time. There you go. Blankheart Joker! Hello, Guppy. We only need one more item. With Blankheart Joker, we should totally get it. But yeah. Oh fuck. Might as well now. Range up! Oh nice. I get Infinity plus 1. Yeah, so my roadmap is basically do a few more until you get the streak achievements, and afterwards we're gonna try the lost stuff. And when that's over and done with, we can start doing the dailies, which I'll have to do at some point. There's also some miscellaneous stuff like, yeah, technology and Brimstone actually synergize now, which is cool. I don't know if it gives it any more damage, but it looks cooler. Relax. Yeah, it looks really cool actually. Yeah, treasure map, thank you. Don't think we really need anything else. Yeah, there's some miscellaneous achievements like doing a certain number of what's it called? Of victory laps in a row, which we haven't done yet. But yeah, that's about it. There is a lot less content in Afterbirth Plus than in Afterbirth or Rebirth. Again, we'll have the booster pack stuff to hold us over as well. So again, yeah, I mean, sure, why not? We can teleport out. Okay. Now, yeah, this works well as well. This works as well with Brimstone. How about this one? What was I saying? Yeah, it's just not as big of a game, and maybe we just, all of us, we were just, oh, there's Krampus. I knew this day would come. Now we have Polaroid invincibility. Great. Thanks. Yeah, we haven't been in here. I should have actually teleported out of that room, but whatever. Well, sort of. Actually, no, it wouldn't have changed anything. Like, we would still be teleported back into the curse room, and then we'd have to walk out, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think me, at least, I was a lot more, I just expected way too much of this mod. Not mod, this expansion. Degas. Thank you very much. And we have the tier cap as well. AWAS, why not as well? Another Degas rune. Or Joker. I mean, no more curses for the rest of this run is not bad, but I'd rather have the Joker. The Joker rooms on all the floors where we can get something. And also, now that the novelty kind of wearing off, ooh, Reed's Gullet, huh? Yeah, we unlocked that by beating what as the keeper? Delirium, I think. So we got that now. I don't know what it does. Fuck it. It's sorry for losing track every so often. Which brings me to another thing that I think, another conversation thread that I lost when something new came along. I don't know, and then I already picked it up. We can trade it away, I think. So whatevs. Let's do it right away.
Joker.
Yeah, sure. Oh, and that's Guppy. Hello. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I do try to fill dead air as much as I can, but it's just... Whoa! I forgot it's also affected by Tiny Planet.
Pretty fly.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be like, oh, I gotta talk non-stop. There's nothing, like, for me, when I listen to that kind of stuff or watch that kind of stuff, it's always like, come on, don't try so hard. And that's why I want to avoid that. But with Isaac, you know, nothing's going on sometimes when your run is really, really good. Oh well, at least we got Green Scarlet. We don't have to look for that anymore. Even though I don't think it does anything for us. And I hope, even after we're done with this, with Afterbirth Plus, I hope the booster packs will be worth it. And I hope they add extra achievements to it and stuff like that. Gives us more reasons to revisit the game, etc, etc. A lot of people don't know. If you could fly, you can just fly straight through these guys. Yeah, great. Anyway, here's Mom's heart. Shouldn't be too hard to beat. It lives, whatever. There you go. And we want to go down to the Hush. The Hush and then Delirium. Okay, let's see. Battery Baby is nice. Then we can just go... Oh! Ahoo! Okay. Yeah. No way we're not gonna take that. That's just a no-brainer, right? Okay. Immunity explosions, thank you. We're gonna look for the ladder as always. Oh, nice. The cool thing is you don't never have to actually look for tinted rocks because we're gonna blow them up anyway, and if they're there, you know, it's even better. I'll take a little haunt, thank you. I mean, Dunce Cap might be funny with Brimstone, but I don't know if it's good. What the hell? Okay. We're just gonna nudge ourselves behind this donation machine, give it all it's willing to take, and there's not a lot. Magician too, huh? Well, don't mind if I do. I think, I'm pretty sure actually, the Void does not have a oh my god, look at this! Yeah, the Void does not have a does not have a devil card. Jesus Christ, that took long to say. Honestly, with... Okay, it's already over, and we're not even a quarter through this fight. Well... I was expecting more from you, Mega Blast. I'm not sure if we had it before on this series. Mega Blast is the item you get for beating Mega Satan with all the characters. That's nice. But yeah, it was kind of a liability too, because with Tiny Planet I couldn't see what was around me. It made dodging impossible. Now, similar to this situation here, but it's more because I'm a dumbass. But yeah, we are quite strong. The reason why it didn't do more damage to Hush is just that he's He is... Oh my god. Is this boss armor thing, so he takes less damage whenever that's active. I still haven't really figured out how that works. Basically, it's kind of a... God! Stop that! Thank you. Still have 6 hearts. Oh, 7 that is. I'll take the Joker card anyway. Just because I'm not quite sure. And there's no reason for us not to. God damn it. There we go. At least it didn't have me waiting for all that long. We're just gonna pick a direction and go with it. I was just saying, at 7 HP and now that's 8, of course, I'm thinking we should probably be fine, but if I can get more black hearts with Maw of the Void... No, yeah, Maw of the Void. Oh shit, you guys. Great. Okay. Speeds us along. I do not want to go in there. Could be delirium. Okay. You never want to do the bosses with Maw of the with Mega Blast, because it's much better to clear the normal rooms with it, because you're gonna get charges from that. Except, of course, it's the last boss, then, of course, you get hallucinations, apparently. That's a thing. No, but, of course, then you fire on from all cylinders. Right, 8 hearts again. But, yeah, another thing, the novelty of the Void is kind of worn off for me. Like, it's fine, it's nice. I like Delirium as a boss, but the experience of fighting these rooms is not special enough for me. Like, give me something different. Like, you get, whenever you go to... Whenever you're on the chest, and the chest spawns, you get extra items, and that's nice. But with here, it's just kind of not a big deal. Like, either make it so you get more rewards. I don't know. You could actually develop something of a system that, for example, if you're strong enough, then you can say like, okay, here, I want to do the next however many floors in hard mode or whatever, and then all of a sudden you find enemies with double health, or like a new kind of champion, maybe? Joke. Actually, never went in here, no. Like a new type of champion who moves erratically, like maybe every so often you could get like a delirium type mob that when you defeat it, you get an item from it, instead of just having multiple item rooms. So that's kind of Or like, maybe make it so there's a button on every, oh nice, on every however many rooms, and that button will where'd I get that HP? I do not know. Anyway, we'll just try this, I guess. The Frail. Maybe there's like a, we don't think we want that. Maybe there's an a button on every 5th room or something that shows up, where if you push it, you know there's gonna be, you know, a delirium mob with, I don't know, 5 times the HP. It's basically a mini boss at that point, who moves in a way a delirium boss would move, and then maybe defeating him will give you an item or something. That makes it be a little more, that would give this floor a character, you know? And if you don't think you can kill the delirium mob, then you just don't push the button, you know? Let me know what you think about that idea, and maybe some of you, maybe you are modders, maybe you, oh nice, EFFs. Maybe you know somebody who knows somebody. I mean, Jario is doing that kind of shit. Maybe you want to tell him or something, I don't know. Just throwing some ideas out there that could help improve the game. Because honestly, these rooms on the Void are really kind of just boring. Yeah. I don't think I want that. The invincibility is probably more important. Might as well. Nothing. Okay. Delirium? Delirium! So... I think we should try it like this. Of course he chooses a form that can become invincible for a while. Okay. Yeah, this is working gangbusters. That was quite a nice Mega Blast charge. Mega Blast is definitely a delirium killer. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And Kane is gonna complete his post-it note now. How nice. You deserve it, Kane. You've been in the boss slaying business long enough. Well, there's that. Thank you ever so much for watching. We unlocked the silver dollar. How exciting. Well, bye-bye. See ya.